Hello, aloha, terra. This is Ken from TheRack.co. In this video, we'll be unboxing, assembling, and giving our first impressions of our new snazzy upgrade, the Eleiko Adjustable Bench with PUR or Polyurethane Cushion. TheRack.co is a strength stock depot and we specialize in awesome strength training equipment, whether for home gyms or commercial facilities. TheRack.co is the only authorized retailer of Eleiko in the Philippines. If you're interested to be updated with the new stuff on stock, the promos and deals on offer, tutorials, and more videos of unboxing reviews and first impressions, please like this video, subscribe, and turn on that notification on this youtube.com/TheRack.co.ph channel. You may also connect with us through Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at TheRack.co.ph or join our newsletter at bit.ly/TheRack.co.ph-newsletter to get updates straight to your email. Here at TheRack.co's Buad basement, a gym equipment and lifting gear store / showroom / by appointment strength training studio, we've decided to upgrade our current resident bench right here, the Eleiko Classic Adjustable Bench. Not that anything is wrong with this Eleiko piece, it's just that given that this space also serves as a showroom, it's important to showcase the latest and greatest gym equipment Eleiko has to offer. Now with this new Eleiko Adjustable Bench here in these two boxes, it'll be great to see what notable differences it'll have compared to the Eleiko Classic Adjustable Bench. One major difference I'm expecting will obviously be the upholstery right here. So with the classic version with Sky, that's SKAI, a German brand and manufacturer of faux leather that's known to produce highly durable upholstery covers, compared to this new bench with they're called the single-piece polyurethane foam, which means it's not a foam and cover separately, but a single foam with the exterior as part of the cushion itself. Though as an option, you can purchase the new adjustable bench still with the Sky or SKAI, I believe with a different look and pattern when comparing to the classic version. With regards to the PUR Cushion, our first encounter with this material comes from the Eleiko IPF Powerlifting Competition combo rack, in which an awesome knurled pattern is elegantly inscribed on the material itself. Also, the latest AbMat version also comes in a single PUR foam. What we personally love about the PUR material is that they don't soak up fluids such as sweat, and it's very easy to simply wipe and clean after every use. Hence, it doesn't leave the bench smelly even in heavy volume use situations. So it is very good for commercial facilities. Also in the look and feel, it really does scream creme de la creme, as most would only have experience with covered cushions. And a good amount of us, let's be honest, with covers that are already flaking and getting destroyed. So without further ado, let's start opening up these two boxes that the Eleiko Adjustable Bench comes in to finally put it together.
That's good. Good one.
Okay, yep. Seeing both the backrest, wow, that's pretty heavy. So that's the backrest, and we have here the seat pad. I guess we're just going to have to open it like how we open things during Christmas. Okay, so at the back is also I guess a plywood. I hope it's good wood. Yeah, so this is the single piece foam PUR cushion right here. That is beautiful. So as you can see, there is no cover on top of the cushion itself. So it is a single piece. And that is the PUR seat pad cushion. Similar to the backrest, it is not a cushion and cover. It is a single piece. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's firm, but it's also soft. Hopefully it feels nice when sitting on. Moving on to the second box, which is the heavier box. They are put together with these very large staples. I'm not sure if I could grab one of these and just show you guys how large they are. They're pretty big. Yep. So getting that larger piece done, opening it from here. Great. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, I think I made the wrong choice by opening this end. Yeah, let me just take it piece by piece so that it won't be too heavy to turn over. So this is a single piece of the foot attachment, and this is obviously the section where the wheel end is. Very nice. A bit difficult to take out of the plastic bubble bag because of these quite sticky wheels. They look very, very nice. Very good finish. And obviously these rubber feet so that they stick very well to the ground. And these endings here, they're very well done. I'm not sure if these are plastic parts, most likely they are. And they do terminate very well in an angled manner. Very beautiful. Let me just move this aside. Moving on to the next major piece. Oh, I think it's just one entire piece already. So this is going to be a bit difficult. I'm going to have to, just pull that upright. Move that right here just so the camera can see better. Okay, so here's another part here. Okay, so I believe this is like a base plate where the frame itself will be attached to the backrest. Yeah, so there is a metal frame at the back right there. This is for the backrest, I suppose. This black section is probably the one that's going to be facing externally, where this one, it's a little bit undone, will be at the back or at the back of the backrest. Moving that right here on the backrest. Like all Eleiko equipment, they will come with a very informative manual. Yeah, so assembly instructions available right there. I guess these are the nuts and bolts and a few smaller parts that comes with the adjustable bench. Moving that now to get this larger bit out. So this is the larger frame section. Like any other gym equipment, it is definitely not recommendable to do it by yourself, but because I feel awkward whenever other people are with me, and when I do these videos, I do try to just wing it on my own. So let me just take out these carton protectors. Sides good. Okay, so I think I will simply just discuss this a little bit later when I get to fully put it together. I think it's a bit ridiculous to talk about anything about this bench right now given its status. So yep, first things first is for me to grab the Eleiko Adjustable Bench assembly instructions or manual. So on each of the instructions, you will see a list of all the items it has the boxes should come with. It does says what kind of tools you'll need, which I already have, an Allen key and a socket wrench. Okay, so they're asking us to place the foot section. So I guess this is where the feet will have to be situated on. We have it right here. Just right. Okay, now I'm just going to have to open up the mounting kit that the adjustable bench came with. Opening that right up. Here is one piece where I don't know where that goes. Putting that right here. And just getting this mounting kit open, where most likely the nuts and bolts that are needed to get this together are all included. So nuts and bolts are all right here. Yep. So this, they say, should come from this sort of bolt with these, I don't know, this cubic section right here. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna have to tighten it. Seems to be attached fairly good already. The next thing being instructed is to get the end of the backrest towards the wheel. So I'm just gonna have to turn this over. Okay. Hopefully we do this correctly. I don't want to get injured. There you go. Oh, that is a surprisingly smooth set of wheels. Now they're all turned right side up. Let me just take these plastic linings, these clean wrap out. So they do provide this tightly placed together so that when you are taking it out of the box, there is no room for the mechanism for the adjustability to move around. Yes, that is beautiful. So I think everything that's in contact with each other from this adjustable backrest and this ladder right here, they seem to be all done in stainless steel, very similar to the Eleiko Prestera half rack that we have at the back. That's very beautiful. So how they finish this is absolutely wonderful. The edges aren't sharp at all. That's beautiful. Okay, so let me place that on the 0 degree. Oh, so it has a bit of decline if you wanted at -10 degrees as written on that section. I guess the next best thing to do is to get the end of the backrest towards the wheels. So this is the end. So there is a slight difference between this side here and this side between this side. This side seems to be much narrower than this. So this one is the one that will be closer to the seat pad. And obviously this finished side of this panel will go underneath. And we will put this backrest right where they say it should be. Yeah, so the backrest is the only segment of this bench with the base plate. The seat pad doesn't come with a base plate any longer. Okay, so getting that tightly in. Everything is properly placed, loose, where it's supposed to be. Now I'm going to use an impact drill or an impact driver. I've been told several times to be very careful using this. We don't want to overpower when screwing things on each other, just as we may lose a thread. But I want to get it done quicker, so I will have to use it. That's easily in, and I'm just gonna have to get the alloy key. So it's the size 6. I guess this is the only side that's a bit tough. There you go. I am going to get the classic adjustable bench together with this new Eleiko adjustable bench together, so we can do a little bit of a tech spec discussion and side-by-side comparison. Ooh, okay. Bench right there. There, and let me move this section, the Eleiko classic adjustable bench, out. Beautiful. There is a small piece I forgot to attach, and this small piece, according to the assembly instructions, thanks to me who have already opened the instructions, still couldn't do it step by step. This piece will have to come right here on the seat pad. Yeah, so that's why it was a little bit weirdly tight. I guess this will make all the measurements much easier in the placing the Allen the bolt much easier. Okay, so let me just do that. There you go. Finally, it's done. Great. So it's finally done. Here is the Eleiko Classic Adjustable Bench. And here is our new upgrade, the Eleiko Adjustable Bench with polyurethane cushion. So a few things to discuss. I think here on the Eleiko Adjustable Bench, the new one, it can go down to as low as a -10. So if I'm not mistaken, this could actually be called an FID, or a flat incline and decline bench. So the seat pad actually stays the same way. The best combination with this -10-degree backrest is a flat 0-degree seat pad. Not sure how that will feel doing a few incline exercises. If we see the need to make a full review soon, we'll probably do that and include that information there. So -10, from a -10 incline to a 0 to 15. So the increments seem to be done in every 15 degrees. So from the -10 to its lowest, you can adjust it to a 75-degree angle, and that is wonderful. That's beautiful. I guess another thing great to mention, obviously with that one, is that the ladder section right here is all done in stainless steel, whereas the classic adjustable bench is not done in stainless steel. It is with the same steel that can be seen on the frame itself. I'm not sure what you call the section where the teeth of the ladder are resting on this single piece of roller right here. On the classic adjustable bench, it seems to be in I am not sure what material this is, but it is not steel. Whereas on the new bench, it is done with the same stainless steel. On the seat pad itself, I believe these are increments of 10 degrees. So as said on the manual, so this is the incline of the seat pad, which I think is way better than on the classic bench, which is, I think, sometimes a little bit lacking. I do feel like this incline on the seat pad of the classic adjustable bench, sometimes you do want a little bit more, it is moving up more. And fortunately, the adjustable bench, they have made adjustments to this new model, and I like how it's going. So let me just move this up way up to 75 degrees and see how that would look like. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That is a perfect seat position for an incline dumbbell press or an incline bench press. They can increment to about every 10 degrees. Yeah, until we reach the flat. Yep, beautiful. As I was adjusting these, obviously the knobs are beautifully done with a great feeling knurl. If I were to do like a level, because in Eleiko lingo, they do have knurl levels. I believe the Eleiko XF, some of their multi-purpose bars are in level 1.0, which means the knurl itself, the height of the peak and also the bottom section, that distance is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 1 millimeter. I could be wrong, probably less of a millimeter. Here on the handles, they are also knurled. They do feel exactly what the, no, these feel like the XF bars. So these feel like how a barbell would feel, an Eleiko bar would feel. Aside from being knurled, they are all done in chrome, so the adjustable knobs on the seat pad as well as the ones on the backrest and these handles right here are all chromed as well. I think one of the biggest differences that I can see is the position of the handle. So I am going to just see which handle position actually feels much better on the hands. So here on the classic adjustable bench, you do handle it in this manner. Whereas the new adjustable bench, it's done on a neutral grip position. I don't know, I actually feel like the classic adjustable bench has a better hand position to carry the adjustable bench. But not such a biggie, but it does feel more comfortable being done in a supinated position. If I'm not mistaken, the measurements on the bench mimic the IPF standards for a bench, but of course, still quite different given that the IPF only deals with flat benches. The height from the seat to the floor is at 440 millimeters or 17.32 inches, with the footprint at 1,307 millimeters by 606 millimeters or 51.46 inches by 23.86 inches. So with my trusty tape measure right here, I'm going to measure the width of the backrest and also the length, as we do get a good amount of questions with regards to that. I am assuming maybe it's because of the IPF standards, as most people would like to get benches that are very much similar to the standards of the IPF. So here it is about 31 centimeters and about 1.25 feet. It's about 12.25 inches. On the length itself, the length is about 87 millimeters and about 34 inches and a quarter. The seat pad in its widest section is about 25 centimeters or about 9.75 inches. And the length of the seat pad is at 30 centimeters or about 11 inches. The weight of the Eleiko Adjustable Bench stated is at 40.5 kilos or 89 pounds. Stated that it is heavier than the Eleiko Classic Adjustable Bench by 5.5 kilos or about 12 pounds. I would like to actually test it out right now already to see if it is that much heavier than the Classic Adjustable Bench. Not really sure if it is that much heavier. It is a little bit heavier, but I'm not really sure if it is as heavy as 5 kilos. So I guess the question will be, if being heavier, does it actually make it much better? Not really sure. I'm gonna have to see as we use this at the buat-buat basement. I don't think it will really add stability, as the Eleiko Classic Adjustable Bench is stable enough. Another detail that I'd like to mention is again the rubber segments on the feet that keep this adjustable bench stuck to where it is. They are beautiful, and it will make sure that any contact with your flooring, if your flooring is done in wood, I think that would really protect your flooring from any scuffs or scratches. The Eleiko Classic Adjustable Bench, I believe, also has the same rubber feet, and yes, they do, and that is one of the few details that thankfully Eleiko has in most of their equipment, even for the Eleiko Prestera half wrap at the back. Also, as mentioned a while ago, I do feel like the new bench has smoother wheels. Very small detail, but because of the heavier weight, it is a lot much noticeable having much smoother wheels. I'm not sure from the very beginning that we've had this, it's not that it's not smooth, it's just that there is a little bit more friction on the wheels here when compared to the beginning when I just started pushing and pulling this Eleiko Adjustable Bench. So that is a nice incremental addition to this bench. Definitely great addition are the very nice branding they have from the foam itself, the foam of the backrest here, where they have the Eleiko branding, to the knobs that they also have that Eleiko branding, to the end caps where the Eleiko brands, the terminations on the frames where they do have small Eleiko branding written all over it. So that is quite a nice touch to add a more Eleiko premium feel to the product. On the new Eleiko Adjustable Bench, the finish on the frame is very different from how the classic adjustable bench is done, wherein I think on their classic line, they do have this sheen gray paint. It looks great, but it does associate more towards the early 2000s or about the 2010-ish, whereas at least these ones, they do look very nice. Although we do have a lot of equipment coming from other manufacturers that are done in powder coat. This is done more not in a very rough feeling. This does have a little bit of texture, but you do feel the refinedness of how the powder coat is done. Not really sure how this would provide more character to the overall space that we have right here, but I do like how consistent it will look with the Eleiko Prestera half rack that we have. And lastly, again, just needed to mention the stainless steel part segments that are all on the spine or the ladder spine of the Eleiko Adjustable Bench. It's just done beautifully. The numbers where stating the angle of the bench are laser cut, and they are done very nicely in a great looking font. I am very particular with the use of fonts for not only in layouts and not only in design, but I think even in a gym equipment like this, it does add a little bit of panache to the entire look and feel of the equipment. It is done very, very well. Now, given our years in the industry, we've had two most common questions with regards to benches. And first, is it stable? Is there wiggling? In which the answer is, it is very much stable. And with the max weight capacity of the bench, what is the max weight capacity? From the manual, it says 350 kilos or 770 pounds. So I am not sure if we will be lifting that much on this bench. Yeah, that is very stable. With how this Eleiko Adjustable Bench with PUR Cushion is looking now, I'm truly impressed with the workmanship on this. While it does communicate being tough and stout, it's truly a beauty that will not look out of place in a interior designed space or home or a bespoke strength training facility. I'm really digging the Eleiko's current design ethos of expressing strength, but with grace, of not overly being too burly or macho, of which most strength training equipment manufacturers tend to give off. The overall feel on this bench on the Eleiko Prestera half rack really does make the heart skip a beat. So I do hope that you guys can come over the Buat Buat basement and see this tandem for yourself. So how do you think the Eleiko Adjustable Bench compares with other bench offerings? Which features of an adjustable bench do you think are important and why? Please share your thoughts and comment below. TheRack.co is a strength stop depot and you specialize in awesome strength training equipment, whether for home gyms or commercial facilities. TheRack.co is the only authorized retailer of Eleiko in the Philippines. So again, if you're interested to be updated with the new stuff on stock, the promos and deals on offer, tutorials, and more videos of unboxing reviews and first impressions, please like this video, subscribe, and turn on that notification on this youtube.com/therack.co.ph channel. You may also connect with us through Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at therack.co.ph. You may also join our newsletter at bit.ly/therack.co.ph-newsletter to get updates straight to your email. Again, this is Ken from TheRack.co, and thank you for watching this unboxing, assembly, and first impressions of the Eleiko Adjustable Bench with Polyurethane Cushion or PUR Cushion.